What's up, y'all? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. I'm happy to have you here. All right, listen, let's get into it. This is gonna be a quick little video, and all I wanna just tell y'all is you gotta believe in yourself, okay? Normally, week to week, I'm always struggling and stressing about what am I gonna talk about? What video am I gonna make? What do I say? And when I feel like I have a topic, now I feel like, okay, I have a topic, but I don't have any points. But let me tell you what happened. I just filmed another video. As soon as I turned off the camera to film that last video, I thought right there in my mind, see, this is why you have to believe in yourself. And I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and get my thoughts out there. Let me just go ahead and do another video. You just gotta believe in yourself, because if you don't, who will? Sometimes it will start with you. It starts with you believing in yourself enough to the point where you begin to do whatever it is necessary in order to show yourself that there's more in you than you realize. I think a lot of what this message kind of came about from is the idea that just because you don't start off good at something necessarily doesn't mean that you can't get there. When I think about me and starting this channel at the beginning of my journey, and I mean even still now, like this is not to say that this has completely gone away from me. The amount of takes that I have to do, or the amount of times that I have to start and stop the camera and get my thoughts together and say the same things over and over and over, I have seen significant improvements in that. I don't have to keep saying the same things over. Like, I always am laughing at myself when I'm editing the videos, because I might do like the intro for the video and then I'll start talking and then I'm like, you know what, I don't like that. And I'll start it all over again, even back from the intro. And I'm just like, girl, what was the point? Like, it was fine the first time you said it, but because I was always in my head and overthinking it and feeling like it wasn't perfect and it wasn't the way I wanted it to be, I would do it all over again. Even just the amount of time that it takes me to film a video, the amount of time it takes me to get my points out has decreased. And that was something that was always stressful for me, is like, why do I feel like this is taking me so long? I would think that because this is taking me so long to film this video, that must mean I'm not good at it. But that is not what that means. That's not what that means at all. But now, when I really stop and reflect on how I was doing versus how I'm doing today, I'm doing so much better than I even realized. I filmed the outro of my last video one time and that was it. And I was like, you know what? That's it. Like, either it's that or it's that. I mean, that's just, it is what it is. I'm not gonna keep doing that. Like, I'm not gonna keep repeating the same stuff over and over because I feel like I didn't say it well the first time, or it didn't sound that great the first time. It's fine. I cannot keep caring so much about all of those little minor details that in the grand scheme of things, it's just simply because I'm in my head. I'm getting out of that this year. Not everything is gonna be perfect. I just have to do the best that I can do. I don't know why sometimes we feel like we have to be perfect at something at the very beginning, or we have to just be incredible at something at the beginning. And if we're not, that means that we shouldn't do it at all. Like, I don't know where we get that idea, or let me just make it personal. I don't know where I get that idea, but that really will hold you back. You can start off and not be that great at something and improve the more that you do it. And that's what I feel like is happening for me when I do these videos. YouTube only sees like the finished product after I've edited the video and then posted it. But I see all of the behind the scenes. I see how many times I have to start and stop the camera. I see how many times I fumble over my words and I have to stop, and then I'm in my head and I'm like forgetting my points. I see all of that. What I've recognized is that in the last few videos that I've done, I had a whole bunch of times where I was starting and stopping and getting flustered because nothing was going right. And in the video that I just did earlier today, I didn't have hardly any of that. Like, I would have times where I would stop the camera just so that I could stop and get my thoughts together, you know, take a little break. But for the most part, it was just flowing. I am so proud of that. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can do it. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, like, you have to believe that there's more in you than you even understand. And even if you start it and it's not that great, just keep going. The more that you do, the better you'll get at it. Like, don't give up just because you feel like it's not that great. If I did that, I would have given up after the first video. I probably would have never even posted the first video because it wasn't that great in my head. But the more that I continue to show up, that will do wonders for your confidence. At least has for me. The more that I show up, every time that I record the video and edit the video and post it, it is a confidence booster. I can feel like I'm improving. And I didn't see that for the longest time. Like, I've been doing this now for about 2 months. In the grand scheme of time, like, it hasn't been that long, but to me, it feels like a lot. Like, every time, every week that I'm doing these videos, I just feel like, oh my gosh, I'm not getting any better. But then it took me a while to realize, like, it took me until today, 2 months later, to realize that no, I am getting better. And I know it's not always easy to see in the moment. I feel like every week I'm in the same boat, where it's just like, Lord, what is happening? I remember filming the video last week and I was just like, Lord, I cannot keep doing this. Like, I cannot every single week turn this camera on and just freeze. Like, I can't do that every week. It's exhausting, it's frustrating, and I'm over it. So for me to now see even just a week of a difference, you know, for me to turn on this camera and the confidence is different. Like, I feel different about showing up and speaking on this camera. And like, yes, I will get in my head throughout the week and think like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about next. I don't feel like God is giving me anything to say. But I really hope that I remember this day. I really hope that I come back to how I'm feeling right now, where it's like, Lord, all week I felt like I had nothing. I didn't know what I was going to say. And then not only did you give me 1 video, but you gave me 2. Now, I don't know when I'm going to actually post this video, you know, when I record it, and I mean, not when I record it, when I edit it and put it all together, and when I post it, it might not be up for another week or so. But I will still remember that, you know, God gave me 2 videos in a week where I felt like I had nothing. I had nothing to give, and that was the furthest thing from the truth. And that goes back to my last video where I was talking about trusting in the Lord, okay? Proverbs 3 verses 5 through 6. Sometimes it really just don't make no sense what it is that he's doing. But here I am. This feels like overflow. This feels like abundance. This feels like more than I asked for. I needed 1 video for the week. That's it. I just needed 1. And God gave me 2. I just want to document it right now and be grateful. I do have more in me than I realize. And God is going to continue to pour into my cup. I just have to believe in myself. And every week that I do that, I feel better about it. And I'm proud of myself. Like, even with this camera battery be dying real quick. And normally when I'm filming a video, I have to stop and change it at some point because I have started and stopped so many times. I have fumbled over my words so many times that the battery dies and then I have to replace it. But let me tell you something. On this second video of the day that I'm filming, this is the same battery that I started with on the first one. I did not have to start and stop that many times. I just talked. I just flowed. I just let God do what God was gonna do. And that was it. And I am proud of that. I think back to when I wanted to start this channel in 2023 and I just had every reason in the book why I shouldn't do it. And I just thought that I don't have anything to talk about, ain't nobody gonna watch it. I had all of these thoughts about how I would not be good at doing a YouTube channel. And now, yes, that is subjective and maybe people will think that I'm not, and that's fine. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. I am proud of me. I am proud of myself. I am proud of, you know, constantly showing up despite having moments where I don't feel like I can, despite having times where I feel like I don't have anything to say. But I'm still trusting God in all of this and waiting for him to give me what it is that I'm going to talk about. Every time I show up, I just feel that much better. It is disproving everything that I told myself from 2023 up until now, that I couldn't do it, that it wasn't going to work, I wouldn't get better at it, like I can't talk to a camera, I can't put myself out there. All of these things that I said that I couldn't do, I disprove it every time I turn this camera on and start talking. Even when I mess up, even when I have to keep starting and stopping, like no matter how many times I have to do that, I'm still improving. I have to believe in myself, and I'm finally getting to a point where I am doing that. Every time I feel like I'm not improving at something and I keep asking like, Lord, when am I gonna get better at this thing? That is the blinding question from realizing that I actually am getting better. Like every single time, I might not realize it in the moment, but when I stop and I look back and I reflect and I realize like, wait, in this video that you did, you didn't take as many breaks. You didn't stop as many times. You didn't have to film that many takes, you know? That right there is improvement. And like, yes, there might be times where I do have, you know, those moments of taking a bunch of breaks and having to start and stop a whole bunch and all of that. But a win is a win, okay? For me to be able right now to sit here and get through these videos and crank them out, I'm so proud of that. I am so proud of that. This is just a quick reminder I don't even know if it's quick. I feel like I just been talking. Who knows? But this is just a reminder to somebody out there to believe in yourself. My challenge to you, whoever is watching, would just be to think about whatever it is that you want to do and go out there and do it. Get started on it. Don't let fear hold you back. I've been saying these points. If you've been watching my videos, you know that this is not new information. But this, I mean, it is still so relevant because I think there's so many people out there who are probably like me, afraid to start something, feeling like they don't have it in them, and feeling unqualified to be able to do it. But no, okay? It's time to show up. It's time to trust God. It's time to start moving in the direction of becoming the version of yourself that you want to become. It will draw out a confidence that maybe you didn't even know that you had. Stop and look back and reflect on the progress that you're making. Progress over perfection, okay? We're gonna get that point one of these days. Like, that's what I'm trying to do this year. And if you feel the same way, then let's get it done. That is my little bit of encouragement for the day. Believe in yourself, because somebody's got to do it. Somebody has got to believe in you. It might as well be you. And you might as well be your biggest support, your biggest cheerleader, and go out here and do the things that you know you can do. You know that you're capable of doing it, because if you weren't, it would not have been on your heart to do. I'm gonna keep saying these points over and over. In one of my videos, I remember I was saying that if you could not, what did I even say? I don't know. But like, if you couldn't do it, it would not be on your heart to do. Whatever it is for you, whether it's starting a YouTube channel or something completely different, just think about what it is that you want to do and go out there and believe in yourself and believe that you can do it. Okay? Alrighty, y'all. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.